Hello YouTube, Thomas the Tank Engine here, and welcome to this little video. David wanted to do this himself, but he's a little occupied in making the Secret Railway special. Alright, so what's gonna happen is that Percy will stop at the red signal, and D199 will race through, leaving Percy all shocked and surprised. Do you think you can do that, Percy? Of course. I mean, I did it when I first saw the Chinese dragon. Well, it's sort of gonna be a recreation of that scene. As David said, PowerPoint presentations are in the making, but the Secret Railway isn't the topic of today's video. In today's video holds a very important message. Recently, while I was at Knapford Station picking up passengers, I noticed that some of the passengers were doing something very strange on the platform. They looked like they were smoking, but not with cigarettes. I was very confused. My driver told me that they were vaping. I didn't know what vaping was at the time. My driver told me that vaping is a so-called healthier way than smoking. Of course, I had my doubts. So later that evening at Tidmouth Sheds, I did some research on my laptop, and what I found was surprising. Apparently, vaping can cause chest pains, especially in the excessive heat. I was surprised, so I went a little further and found out that vapes are also addictive, especially to teenagers. Apparently, any teenager who is over 18 could walk into a vape shop and just purchase any vape they want to. I was surprised of what I found out, so I decided to talk to the fat controller. He said he already knew about the passengers vaping and said that many of the passengers were vaping in the toilets, which can trigger the smoke alarms. And not only that, but teenagers who are heading to school have been caught vaping on the buses, much to the annoyance of Bertie the bus. The fat controller also told me the side effects of vaping, which include dehydration, skin issues, and dizziness. That had me really concerned, and so I asked him how we can stop this. The fat controller told me that it was the person's choice to stop or not, and told me that if a person who chooses to stop vaping can have something called nicotine replacement therapy, which was a type of medication, supportive counseling, and support from your friends and family to give up the addiction. That made me feel a little better, and the fat controller told me that if anyone was caught vaping on the coaches, then the guard would ask them to put the vape away until we reached the next station. And if anyone was caught vaping where they weren't supposed to, they would get fined or be sent to jail. After that, I felt a little relieved, and ever since then, I kept an eye out for people who were vaping and asked them to put the vapes away before they were going to board my train. Now, before this video ends, heed my warning. If you do want to vape, just be mindful of what vape you're using, and do not vape on the buses when you're heading to school or any of the passenger trains, and only vape in designated areas. And to those teenagers who do vape, do not vape in school because the teachers will find you out. David also told me that he found some vape pens down the school toilets. That's a silly way to get rid of vapes. And to those who are wondering, David has never even touched a vape pen and doesn't intend on vaping anytime soon because he knows that some vapes are troublesome and can damage your health. So remember this. Know it before you blow it. Know the vape you're going to use before blowing it. And also, don't vape in school, please. You'll get into trouble. Well, I better end the video now because I have a passenger train to take in a few minutes. This concludes today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you all again soon. And don't worry, the PowerPoint presentations of the Secret Railway are coming soon. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Until then, cheers.